Hi and Assalamualaikum. So in this video, I'm Teacher Alyani. We're going to relearn or do some quick revision on human breathing process. So in this slide, there are 5 sections that we'll go through one by one. The first one is organs involved in human breathing process, chest movement during breathing, rate of breathing, situations that affect breathing. So we're going to go to the first slide. So as we all know, humans need to breathe to survive. So in breathing process, there are two types of activity that we do. We need to inhale and we need to exhale. So during inhalation, air is taken into the lung. The keyword here is in or masuk in Bahasa Melayu. So inhalation, air is taken into the lungs, while during exhalation or exit, so the X is referred to the exit, air is expelled out from the lung, air is being removed from the lung. So inhalation, air is taken into the lung, exhalation, air is removed from the lung. So there are three main organs that involve in human breathing: nose, trachea, and lung. Nose, trachea, and lung. Okay, here are the diagrams that frequently been asked in any test or quizzes. So I think it's important for you to know the location of each organ. You need to know where the location of nose, where is the trachea, and where is the lung. So it's important to know each of it since, like I said just now, it is a favorite question. So this is the each organ of it. So this is nose, this is trachea, and also lung. And the next one is the differences between inhalation and exhalation. So inhalation also known as menarik nafas, while exhalation menghembus nafas. The first point that you need to know is the gas. Human inhale oxygen gas. During inhalation, we inhale oxygen gas, while during exhalation, we exhale carbon dioxide. So we inhale, we taken in oxygen, and we remove carbon dioxide. While the second point is the flow of the air. Oxygen enter nose, start from the nose, it goes to the trachea, and then to the lung. Inhalation, air is taken from the nose, trachea, and then lung. Compared to exhalation, carbon dioxide being removed from lung, trachea, and nose. Lung, trachea, and nose. Do remember that trachea always be in the middle. So the changes in the position only related to the nose and also lung. During inhale, so we inhale, we taken in nose. Obviously, it enter nose first and then trachea and then lung. But for the exhalation, we exhale from the inside and we're removing it from our body to the outside. So we remove it from the lung, trachea, and the nose. And then the third point is inhaled air contains more oxygen and less carbon dioxide. More oxygen, less carbon dioxide. Since we are inhaling, kita menyedot oxygen, so there are much more oxygen compared to carbon dioxide. While for the exhalation process, we are removing more carbon dioxide and less oxygen. We are removing more carbon dioxide and less oxygen. The last point is use blue color arrow to represent oxygen and use red color arrow to represent carbon dioxide. What I mean by this point is this one. Okay, usually in tests, you will be given a plain diagram, a human respiratory diagram, but you need to label the flow of inhaling and exhaling process. So what you need to do is for the inhaling process, remember it always starts with the nose. So the blue arrow represents oxygen gas. So start from the nose, it goes down to the trachea and then to the lung. Start from the nose, goes down to the trachea and then go to the lung. While for exhaling, we are using red color to represent gas carbon dioxide. We are using red color to represent gas carbon dioxide that are taken out from the lung, goes out to the trachea, and then removed through the nose. Lung goes out to the trachea, and then removed to the nose. Alright, so the next point is chest movement during breathing. So pergerakan dada ketika bernafas. So I make a table like this so that you can see the differences between inhalation and also exhalation. The first point is movement of chest. So when we inhale, our chest automatically will move upward or forward. So why this is happening? Because our lung will expand or mengembang. So that's the reason why our chest will move upward or forward. You need to remember the upward as a keyword. Okay, this is the keyword. So the movement of chest during inhalation, the chest will move upward. While for the exhalation, when you breathe out, so the chest will move downward because your lung will deflate or mengempis. So that's why your chest are moving downward. So inhalation, the chest move upward. Exhalation, the chest move downward. The next point is passage of air or laluan udara. Okay, like just now, inhalation will start with nose, trachea, and lung. So for the exhalation, lung, trachea, and nose. The third point is content of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Kandungan oksigen dan gas carbon dioxide. For inhalation, since we are inhaling oxygen, so there are more oxygen and less carbon dioxide. While for the exhalation, there will be more carbon dioxide and less oxygen. So my tip is you can try to remember one part. Either you want to remember inhalation or you can remember exhalation. Because let's say you want to remember for the inhalation, movement of chest for inhalation, upward. So for the exhalation, it's totally vice versa or opposite of inhalation. When inhalation, movement of chest upward, automatically for exhalation, the movement of chest would be downward. And then passage of air, nose, trachea, lung, NTL for inhalation. So for exhalation, this opposite or vice versa of it, lung, trachea, nose, LTN. And then content of oxygen and carbon dioxide, inhalation, more oxygen, less carbon dioxide. So opposite for exhalation, more carbon dioxide, less oxygen. And the rate of breathing, kadar pernafasan. Okay, what is the rate of breathing? Is the number of chest movement upward and downward in 1 minute. Number of chest movement upward and downward in 1 minute. So important, 1 minute there. So why we are recording the rate of breathing? Because different kind of activity will cause in different rate of breathing. Some intense activity or more active the activity, it will cause the high rate of breathing. For example, a person who is reading or walking, and we compare it to a person who are swimming or running. Okay, which one do you think require higher rate of breathing? Those who are swimming and also running will require high rate of breathing. Why? Because the body requires more oxygen. When your body requires more oxygen to do an intense activity or active activity, indirectly you will breathe faster. So your breathing process will become faster within 1 minute. your chest will move upward and downward faster within 1 minute, as compared if you are reading or you are walking. So it does not require any large amount of energy. So you just require a small amount of energy, and you does not need a lot of oxygen to do that. So indirectly, your number movement of chest upward and downward will be lower within 1 minute. Okay. And the next point or the last point from this video is the situations that affect breathing. Keadaan yang memberi kesan kepada pernafasan. So the first point is open burning, pembakaran terbuka. As we all know, open burning, it does not give a bad effect to your health, but it also give a bad impact to the environment. While smoking, obviously, is bad for your healthy. So if you have any family members that are smoking, do advise them to stop the smoking, as it will bring a bad impact to the health. The third point is haze, jerebu, and the fourth one is mass gathering, perhimpunan secara beramai-ramai. Why this one is being highlighted? For example, if you are in a crowded place and it is a small area, for those who have asthma or difficulties in breathing, you might find it hard to breathe as normal as you can, since there are so many people. Indirectly, the temperature of the surrounding will increase, and also others that will affect your breathing. So that's the end of this topic. So I hope you can understand. And after this, you can do the activity that I have prepared for you, which is Kahoot challenge. You can do this with your family members or your siblings. It's up to you. Follow the instructions one by one and enjoy. Thank you for listening.